was a little slippery with that clip. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Tom Sharpen Shit. This is what we worked on yesterday. Vic Wu's Shaman, or with 15V Shaman. We put a mirror on it. This is possibly the shiniest edge I've ever done because I did it once. I fucked up. I missed a spot. Right at the tip. So I redid the whole thing. So I want it to be perfect. I know Vic is going to take really good pictures of it. Got to check Vic out at Spidey Arch on Instagram. He's a very good photographer. So I knew it had to look legit because I would see his picture, and if I knew there was a spot on the edge that wasn't right, I would notice it. So I redid it, made it amazing. I redid it and polished the hell out of it. So that was awesome. Did that. We did a pair of 3 for Vic as well. Crew a pair of 3. And this was a cool one we did late last night. Last night we did an hour and 22-minute long live stream. And we sharpened only one knife in an hour and 22 minutes because I was talking the whole time. But we sharpened this Canis. And this was a really cool surprise. I had never played with one of these. But I kind of fucking dig it. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool. So, what up, Eric? Ready for Blade Show? We're gonna party. Me and Eric are gonna party together. We're gonna share a room. We're gonna go to Blade Show again, and we're gonna stay together. And it's gonna be a party. It's gonna be fun. Oh, I really like this pair of 3. It's really good. It's just so good in hand. And so sharp. Well, today we're gonna check and see what came in the mail. So let's get rid of this. I got a package. So it's 20 degrees outside in Portland, which is fucking cold for Portland. And the mailman just came. He was wearing all sorts of protective clothing and spikes and shit because it's like just windy and really fucking cold and icy. But he dropped off a package for me. So I was very appreciative that he brought a big package. And here's the crazy thing about this package. And this is why you should buy postage on pirateship.com, because this person paid $56.65 for postage. So I am really excited to see what's in the box that costs that much to ship, because that's insane. So it's got to be a bunch of fancy stuff. But $56 is printed on the label, which is such a dumb thing for them to do for insurance, because if someone's going to steal a package and they see one that says $56 of insurance on it, I'd be like, oh shit, that's the package I should steal because it's worth a lot of money. You know, it's so dumb. Also, that's a lot of money, and you should pirate ship because that's a lot of money to ship something. And I could ship this for, I don't know, $16 with $1,000 of insurance. It's probably more than that though. It's got to be more than $1,000 of stuff in here. Okay, so I cut the tape already because I wanted to make sure it was going to come out. And what we got here is got a note. We got a Medford, a Sebenza, a ZT, and a Hinderer. Let's see what we got. Ooh, I do like Jade, I'm not going to lie. And I wish there were some things about Hinderers that were different. But then I'd probably have one. It's kind of cool. This is a really good looking one, though. I like it. I have the craziest lock side though. There's so much going on the lock side. But there we go. This will be easy to sharpen. There's a big sharpening choil. It's 20 CV steel. It'll be cool. We got a oh cool. We got a pretty cool little ZT. I forget what number it is. It's the 0640 Emerson design. And there's some way that the numbers on ZTs, because I hate the way they ZTs have the worst naming structure. It's all numeric values. It's just like 4 numbers, and it doesn't make any sense, and it's hard to differentiate. You know, when someone tells me what a model is, I have no idea what they're talking about. But it relates to like what designer it is. Each designer has their own number, and that's how you know whose series it is. I don't know. It's silly. They need to have names. It doesn't make sense. So this is the ZT something, but 0640 Emerson design. It doesn't have an Emerson opener, but it does have a flat. That's very Emerson-esque. A thumb disc. Jason's been digging on those actually. Oh, works pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. I usually can't open things like this. Well, it's stiff. So yeah, we got a ZT to sharpen. We got a Sebenza. Those, man, I wish I could open Sebenzas better. This is what I'm doing. So, ow. We got Sebenza, large Sebenza with inlays. So I decided what I'm doing this year is I turned 40 in June. I turned 40 like on Blade Show. Like while we're at Blade Show, I turned 40 years old. So I'm not going to buy a knife. I can be gifted a knife. That doesn't count. But I'm not going to buy a knife until Blade Show. And then my plan is when I turn 40, my present to myself will be a Sebenza, and I'm going to put a spidey hole in it. And I'll be excited about that because I like these knives a lot now. I just can't open them still. That's why I don't like them. Because this thumb stud is, my little fingers are just too weak. Too weak. But I do want one. And lastly, we have on the small side a Medford, a Flipperford. Oh my God, a Flipper Medford, a button lock Flipper Medford. This is something new. Something new. All right. Let's see what's going on with Eric. Let's see what Eric's talking about over here. Yeah, it's about 35 here. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's like what I'm used to here. This is cold. This is literally shutting the city down. Like it's nothing. It's really not bad. I could go out there. It's not a big deal. But yeah, this is like shutting Portland down. Yes. Well, if I saw that, I would think it was like a MacBook or something ridiculous. If I saw a package like this with a value on the outside of it and I was going to steal a box, hell yeah, that's the box I would steal. Those are all pretty thick boys. Actually, none of them are really thick. The Hinder's a little thick, but the Medford's not. The Medford's surprisingly thin. It's about the same as a Shaman. Medford's about the same as a Shaman, which is odd for a Medford. That is for sure. It is definitely the thinnest Medford blade I've ever seen. So that looks like a fun. I think. What do you guys want to see me sharpen? Otherwise, I'm leaning towards the Sebenza. because it's kind of easy. Yep. No, it's not awesome because I don't want to turn 40. I got goals I haven't rolled out to the public yet, but I need to lose about 25 pounds in the next 6 months. And this weekend's not helping it. But I got big plans. I want to be like in shape when I turn 40. I want to be like a functional old man. A while ago, you said they're into buying new hoodies. What's your favorite brand you come across? Oh shit! You just opened a whole can of worms with me. Okay, so when I get into something, and a lot of people can attest to this, I get like really into it. So when I get into sharpening, I got really into sharpening. When I got into customizing PM2s, I still do have tons of them. I just get really into stuff, and I seek out the best of everything. So I went on a quest for the best hoodie, and I was like sick of cheap poly blend hoodies that like pill up and stuff like that. Um, I didn't know like what was what, so I started buying just tons and tons of stuff, and then I found this brand from Canada that some random magazine wrote an article about. It was called House of Blanks, and if you like research best hoodie, the results will always come up with American Giant and Reigning Champ will usually be the two, and then sometimes the 10-year hoodie from Flint and Tender are like the three like top recommended hoodies. But I found this House of Blanks brand. It's made in Canada. They like actually get the wool and they turn it into thread and they turn it into what I'm wearing right now, a hoodie. They turn it into the fabric. They sew it in house. It's all made in Canada. These are $110 for a zip up. They are insanely good quality. They're 100% cotton. I wear one most of the time. This is my default hoodie. If I'm wearing a hoodie, I have two black ones, two black zip ups. I have a user and a nice one, and this is my nice one. And I just like gave it a wash, which I like to keep it as new as possible, so that doesn't happen very often. Um, but it doesn't fade, doesn't shrink. It fits my body perfectly. I am not a thin man, but it doesn't make me look fat or thin. But well, it's black makes you look thin like that. But it just like fits my body and is comfortable. I sleep in it a lot. It's got a good size hood. It's good heavyweight. It's I have a heavier one, but it's like what most people would consider heavyweight hoodie fabric. Uh, it's I don't know. It's just perfect. I know the owner. His name is Amit. Um, I am I am House of Blanks. Last time I checked, it could have changed, but last time I was ordering a bunch, I kind of stopped since then. I was their number one retail customer in the world because I have so many of their hoodies and their t-shirts and their sweatpants and all that jazz. I have tons. At one point, I had 23 House of Blanks sweatshirts. I love them so much. They're the best hoodies. I have other hoodies I really like too right now. But House of Blanks has always been since I found them like 2 years ago. Like it's the bar that has to be beaten. What's cool about them is they're really really fucking simple. Like there's no branding, there's no tag. They're meant to be taken and reprinted on by other brands. Uh, that's why it's House of Blanks. This is a blank hoodie. It's supposed to be rebranded, but so you're getting like a really, really high quality garment at a reasonable price for what you get. And it's not flashy. It's just very classic, awesome hoodie. I love them. They're the best. It's a good bet if you're looking for quality. Blank. Tom has done the research and give you a great recommendation. I get way too into stuff. I don't like to have like medium okay stuff. I like my things in my life to last. I like them to be good and useful and of high quality. And since hoodies are my favorite item of clothing, going on this quest was very expensive. I bought, I don't know, I have so many hoodies. I have about 20 of them right there. Doesn't look like a lot, but there's like about 20 hoodies there in that pile. This is the House of Blanks one. This is what they call natural speckle. So this one is a color they only make in pullover, but I like the color so much that I took it, and I only wear zip ups. So I had it converted into a zip up. I took it to my tailor and actually had them make this into my own custom hoodie. I like the fabric so much. This is one of my other favorite brands, but it's like way overpriced because it's a big brand name. This is Reigning Champ. It's really fucking expensive. Like this is like $190 sweatshirt now, but it's that brand. But it's like the nicest sweatshirt that you can own. It's nicer than this, but this is better because it's like half the price, and this is more simple and it's unbranded, and it's like this is like more ethical. This is a better garment, but this is like very luxurious. Brave Star Selvage. This brand has a star on the back. They make really good hoodies. They're American made. They make everything in house. They're heavy. I have both the Glory Days hoodie, which is this one, which is the same heavyweightness as this. And they just came out with this one. This one's the heaviest hoodie I own. This one is their sumo hoodie or some bullshit. I don't know. It's their new heavyweight hoodie. It's American made. It's got a really fancy zipper. Is like their big selling point. It's heavy as shit. It's what I've been wearing lately. It's really warm. It's like wearing a blanket. It makes this feel thin, and this feels heavy and to anyone else. But after wearing this, it feels light. And then the last one I'll recommend, these are like my favorite brands, is American Giant. This is American Giant Relaxed Fit. So they have classic fit they've had for years, and it's a very, very popular hoodie. The only problem with the classic fit is it doesn't fit my body because I'm not that skinny, and they're really long sleeves, and my arms aren't that long because I'm not that tall. So they didn't fit me. And I got an XL because I got it when I was really fat. And because I thought what good is going to need to fit that. But yeah, they just didn't fit me. So then they came out with this relaxed fit, and I gave it another chance. And they turned into being a good choice. It fits me actually perfectly. The arms aren't too long. Like the cuffs are the right length, which is big for me. That's very important that the cuffs don't roll up on my hands. And since I don't have that long of arms, sometimes sweatshirts are just like past my fingertips. Oh, it's a second. I'm gonna drink some coffee. So yeah, I'm really into hoodies. House of Blanks is my go-to, but if you want any other recommendations, I obviously got a shit ton. Oh yeah, I was gonna sharpen knives, but then I got to talk about hoodies. What else is going on? We take out the. Oh yeah, what do you guys want to see me sharpen? Sebenza. Okay. these live streams have been very helpful for my business. A lot of people have been seeing me sharpen, and if you're watching this now and you are interested in having your knife sharpened, whatever it is, I'll sharpen a tenacious, I will sharpen a custom knife. I'll sharpen anything. If you're interested, you can hit me up. It's really not a big deal. I'll be happy to sharpen your knife. Don't be hesitant to contact me. Don't be intimidated by it. Don't be scared of sending your knife to a stranger. I'll take care of you. So yeah, if you want your knife sharpened, just hit me up. My books are wide open. I have about 6 packages I'm working on right now, but those will be done here this weekend, and then I'll be wide open again. So if you want your knife sharpened, hit me up. More sharp. Okay, so we got Sebenza, which means we're going to use the TSProf. Although I kind of want to use a half-stone because it's kind of more fun, to be honest. The way I've been learning to hold the stone is kind of fun. Yeah, this Canis is pretty rad, actually. Okay, I love sharpening Sebenzas. That's kind of the only reason I'm so into them. Not so into them, but the only reason I like them now is I've gone through so many that I've sharpened now that I've seen the good ones, and now I realize they can be good. They still have thumb studs, which is a big problem. So when one with the Spidey hole came in, and it was a good one, oh man! Now I was like, okay, I can do Sebenza. But I always like sharpening them because they're one of the few knives that just like legit have a good edge. I can just sharpen it. It's not doesn't have to be like reprofiled. It'll be 20 degrees most likely. It'll be easy. They're not bad to sharpen. The steel, on the other hand, is surprisingly difficult to get a burr on, it seems like. So we'll see how that goes. When people say they have some exotic artisanal heat treatment that makes them harder or something with their S35VN, which I've always heard, or something like that. Maybe that's it. All right, on this, starting with our 150 grit, probably could start with 400, but I still like 150 because I like to get the edge to look real nice without having to work forever. Drawing out the Sharpie. Whoop. I kind of enjoy that part a lot. Drawing on the edge. Ooh, it feels like we might have a few little. Can't tell if it's Sharpie leaving junk on the edge. We have little chips. Trying to figure that out. So before I sharpen, I should probably do this more often. Just trying to make sure there's no chips in the edge. Okay, let's set this at 20 degrees as our starting point because it's a Chris Reeve. I think I'm one of the people that I don't know. I always used to say Chris Reeves. I think I'm one of those people that they make fun of for saying that. I say that Chris Reeve. Ooh, windy outside. 20 degrees. Yeah, you know what? if you're in the market and shopping for a sharpener, you're looking at you have the opportunity to buy the Kadet or the Kadet Pro. If you want to save some money, there's nothing wrong with the regular Kadet. It's super easy to find the angle. This knob is like the first time you use it, it's like that feels kind of like, is that sketchy? Like, is it gonna hold? But no, it's just a knob. You screw it in place. It tightens this down, keeps the arm from moving. It's on a spring. But you save like $75 over the Pro. So if you're trying to save a little bit of money on a sharpener that's pretty expensive and justify a little bit of it, the regular one's fine. I'm kind of glad I don't have the Pro. I like how simple this is. Okay, 20 degrees. Looks like we're a little low. Could be close. Let's see what this side is. A little low as well. We're gonna go up, angle a little bit, just a little bit. Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. Now we're dead on. Okay. So sometimes when you hit the right spot and you just feel it, that side felt right on. Yeah, this side's looking good too. Let's see what that angle is. $21.4 degrees. So I'm going to take that to 21 even, or 21 and a half. Oh, 21.45. We'll take it. So it's 21 and a half degrees. That's what our angle is. Let's check this side again. I think there's a burr on here already. Like someone sharpened it. I don't know. Can't tell. Man, I just got all jazzed up. You guys have me talking about sweatshirts, and now you make me sharpen. That's no fun. I should pin this to the group real quick. Just a second. Let me do that. Uh-oh, something's going on out there. Kid problems. Where is this post? Where is this post? So if you guys are ever trying to find a post like this one, which I'm trying to find, but not from someone on my profile. You can click on someone's profile picture and it'll pull up everything they've posted. I can sort by new. And that's why if you're ever wondering, like if you want to buy from somebody, if they're sketchy or not, you can just pull up the profile and at least see if they're a regular member of the group. And if they're a regular member of the group, they're probably not going to steal from you because they probably don't want to get banned. Okay. So we're going to sharpen there. Let's put some tape on this blade. I enjoy sharpening Sebenzas ish, except for the steel is kind of difficult. But I do like their edge. Their edges are well done. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. This is gone. All right, let's get it sharpened. It's 1.5 hours. 150 stone. We got our tape protecting the front of the knife. We're not hitting the thumb stud. We're good to sharpen. We're at the right angle. And our stop collar is good. We have a little bit at the tip. Oh, it's not much. Barely any at the tip we had to take out. What would happen if I sharpen like, oh, it feels weird. If I sharpen like I'm supposed to sharpen with it, like I do on the half stone, how you have to hold the knob on the half stone. If I had to hold the knob on the TSProf like that, I couldn't do it. If I hold the grip like this, I don't even really hold the knob. On the TSProf, I hold my finger underneath the stone. And that's kind of actually helpful. It helps me know where the end of the stone is. So I use most of my stone when I sharpen. Have my finger here, like it's like a finger choil almost. Like I know where the blade is and I know where the stone is. So like when I hold back here, it feels like I don't know, it feels like I'm gonna hit the edge or something. It's like using a knife with or without a finger choil. But it also results in me having a big callus right here, and this is part of my hand. So if I sharpen a lot, my hands start to hurt, and I have to kind of grip it different. Maybe that's why I'm enjoying the halfstone so much. It's a little bit more comfortable actually to use my fingers on the halfstone than this. Now I'm kind of conscious about how this is not that comfortable to hold. Jason like did something to the ball on his. He like flattened it. I don't know why, how he holds it, what flattening does it, but it worked for him. Okay, we're just kind of stroking the edge, trying to create a burr to get it sharp, make sure we apex the edge, but it's there. It's like, yep, got a burr. Nice, very very small burr. But yeah, I can ting with it off most the edge except for the tip. So the tip a little bit. Okay. Side two. Doing our heel, just nice and smooth, making sure we just do our heel on when we have a sharpening choil. I try to do as little as possible. Just because I like to stay away from that part of the knife as much as I can. Part of why I enjoy sharpening Spydercos is Sebenzas aren't bad at all. There's knives that are way worse, but that's why I like sharpening Spydercos is they have that flat grind line that I can use as a bumper, and I don't have to tape them up or anything. It's just like easy and carefree sharpening. So we're going for a mirror on this one. Pretty sure that's what that said. And his note. Let's make it this tip a little bit better. Ooh, I can feel the edge on my hand. It feels kind of toothy on my finger. Okay. Pretty fun. It just takes a little bit to get a burr on the steel, but I think we're about there. Got a burr, got a burr, got a burr. Okay, let's do one more pass at. I gotta go back. Got excited because I saw all these comments in here. Any preference on t-shirts? I'm looking to replace all of mine with something simple and comfortable in earth colors. I would also recommend House of Blanks for t-shirts. They have wonderful heavyweight and lightweight t-shirts. They have them in a ton of colors. There's a few earth colors that they have. They're 100% cotton, heavyweight shirts. They're like very heavy. They're like heavier than Carhartt, but they're very soft, like good quality, non-stretchy fabric, but like real t-shirts. The what I wear every day though is Roan rain shirts. Fucking expensive though. Um, they're like they're workout shirts, but they look nice and they are comfortable. They don't have little holes or perforations or anything with them. But yeah, I wear Roan rain shirts. They're stretchy. They're like if you bought them normally, they're like $68 a piece, so they're really expensive. But I wait for them to go on sale on Amazon. I buy them. But like when I find something, I start wearing something. I'll wear the same thing like all the time. Like so, when I found these, I only wore House of Blanks. When I found these T-shirts, that's all I wore. Wear the same socks, wear the same underwear, I wear the same. Whatever I find is the best is usually all I wear. Roan is ROHN or RHONE, I think, right? Yeah, RHONE. They're really good workout shirts. They're like really good. I don't know. If I remember next time I see them go on sale, I'll let you know. But they're expensive. They're really expensive. I'm not poo pooing the fact that they're fucking overpriced for what they are. They're really good. I own like 7 of them, I think, and that's all I wear pretty much. They just go really good under a sweatshirt, and they're comfortable, and they don't itch or anything like that. And they're stretchy. Okay, we got a burr. So we really just do one pass just to clean it up and kind of minimize it now. The edge is already profiled. Okay, we're done with that. Now we're just going to polish this guy up. 400 grit stone. Man, I'm tired. I don't know. I didn't check. It's a good point because I always just assume they're S45 VN. But yeah, I'm not sure. I forgot that they come in MagnaCut. That's awesome. Well, now I know one more thing. I want Sebenza in MagnaCut. I forgot about that part. That they do that. I'm sure it sharpens some. I just never pay attention to it. I never really pay attention. Most steels are kind of just like, I don't know. These stones are so good that steel doesn't make too much of a difference. It eats everything. Some steels are noticeably quick to sharpen, but most steels feel kind of the same. Like Maximus not that hard at all to sharpen compared to anything else. Although it should be, but it's not a big deal. As long as you have diamonds or CBN stones, Maximus, it's no big deal. And there's no knife steel out there except for like Rex 121, which is not on the market yet, but will be eventually from Spyderco, but it'll be very limited, I'm sure. But no other steel comes close to it. That's like widely used on pocket steel knives like Maxmet. Maxmet, we took my two of my knives and we had them HRC tested with Triple B handmade. Mr. Sean Houston HRC tested them and it came out at 70, which is fucking really, really hard. Okay, let's polish this guy up. Let's pay attention so we don't overdo the edge, Tom. And the tip needs a little bit of love. So 400 grit's a good time to find and fix everything because 400 grit still has a good scratch pattern. That is, you can see it, but it's not like in a bad way. It's just you can see where it is, and it's a good way to eliminate any scratches and big F still before you go any farther. It's a good stone to fix stuff on. At 800, you can't really fix anything. Okay. $800 grit. Now we're just polishing really. The bird disappears pretty quick. I really like when Sebenzas come in. They get some good attention on the Instagram too. They're popular. I always forget that these have a huge following. So they get a lot of hits on Instagram, and I love putting mirrors on them because it's not that hard. They always look really good. They get business. That's funny. I have to make content now because if I don't make content, I don't get business. So now I have a reason to do it. It's I don't get paid directly from doing it, but I get paid by I'm making money now, which is kind of cool. I'm making money making content. Not a lot of money, but I'm making money. $2,000 grit. Ooh, it's blowing outside. It's cold. Okay, let's inspect this edge. It shines up really quick at 2,000 grit. So let's check, make sure we're okay. Get some love at the tip still. This tip is kind of hard to get for some reason. There we go. All the kids are loving it. We're running up and down. Sharpening with just smooth on the bevel, light touch. Trying to get scratches out as much as possible. We're going to take this up to 8K. 2K is plenty good, but we want it to look really good when someone takes pictures of it on Instagram. I'm trying to promote this whole movement that don't be ashamed of your Instagram needs. I understand it. I am an Instagram person. I came from Instagram. If you didn't realize, I run 2 Instagram accounts. I run the Millie PM2 Para 3 Club, this Facebook group. I run that account, which has hopefully today we'll end up with 25,000 followers, or this weekend we'll end up at 25,000 followers. And I run Thomas O. Moore, which I've been doing for longer than the group existed. And I do all sorts of shit on there. And it's like my home base and it has been. I'm very big into Instagram. So when people make jokes about like, oh, the mirror edge is just for Instagram, and I'm like, yeah, so fucking what? That's okay. Because you know what? It's fun. That's why. It's fun to take pictures of cool things. 5,000 grit, CBN. Really shiny mirror. Make it look real good for Instagram. The club Instagram account almost has 25K. Not the club. The club's at 18.7. I always that's what the club account's for. The reason that the club account was created was because I get people, and then I'm like, you should join the club when they comment or whatever. But the club account is the third largest Spyderco focused account on Instagram, and then Thomas O'More is the fourth largest Instagram account for Spyderco stuff, and I just passed 22,000 today. I'm doing a giveaway right now on my Instagram account for a Mannix from GP Knives. Am I done? I already do this. I can't remember. I took an edible last night. I'm tired. That edible will kick my butt. $8,000 grit. Knock this bad boy out and call Going good. And like, I didn't really think that you needed to go like, I couldn't tell like 2000 grit after I strop it. I was always in my head like, well, the strop does the same thing as stone does, and it does, I guess. I don't fucking know, but when I go up to 8K and I strop all the way down to zero point 0.1 micron, and I take a video of it on Instagram, it really does look fucking way really good. So now I'm like, crap, I have to go all the way through the cycle. If someone wants a mirror on a knife like this, I know what it's going to be used for. So let's take good care of it. Okay, now we're going to our strops. We're at 21.5 degrees. So we're going to take our 1 micron strop, wipe our edge off with the chamois cloth. Zero the cube. We're at 22 degrees, so go up 0.5 degree. That's why we measure at the beginning, so we have a reference point. You can always go back, take this out of the sharpener, just set the angle, and it will be right on. Okay, stropping, pulling strokes only. So tempting. It's like invasive thoughts. I just want to like push into the edge with the leather. Just like catastrophe is just a moment away. I don't even know how long you're supposed to do this for. I figured out I really only need to do it for one time aside. I don't know how long I need to do to really polish and when I'm getting maximum benefit from it. So that's probably long enough. I don't want to get the microscope. I'm not at microscope level yet. I should get there and get one of those electronic microscopes with the TD monitor. Actually, if I can figure out how to do my computer, might do that. And get like really into like looking at the edges and scratches and crap like that. I just right now I'm lazy, and by lazy I mean I'd rather do it for longer and not have to check stuff out than like fret over trying to go as fast as possible without missing anything. .5 micron. Oh shit. For sure, my brother. It was fun. It was a long episode, but it was fun. It turned out really good. It turned out this good. So we'll finish up your order here tonight or during the day at some point. 0.5 micron strop. Oh. I don't know why. There's another. I keep on putting like a ton of effort into those edges, which is not a bad thing. But this is not sustainable. If I did this for every knife, if I did every knife on camera to this level, I would never be able to make production at my rate of pay. But it's worth it because sometimes you gotta have content, and this one's gonna make some good content. It's a cool knife. Want to look perfect. It's going to look good. I can see myself in it, obviously. We want it to look extra bling bling, because when that hits just right, oh, it really does make a big difference in how many people contact me to get their knife sharpened. One good Instagram reel gets me a ton of business, and it keeps me busy for last drop, 0.1 micron, keeps me busy for weeks. And when I don't have a good Instagram reel, sometimes I go into famine mode. I don't have shit to sharpen for like weeks. And then I don't have anything to make content with, because no one's shipping me new knives. So you gotta make it while you got it. What is going on with this stroke? It feels funny. I overloaded this drop with emulsion. Wow, it's okay. Be extra shiny. Just a lot of diamond I left on it. It's getting scraped off though. Okay. Whew, we're done. I'm thirsty. Tape off. Just spray some gunny real quick. Magic eraser, get the Sharpie off. And any gunk, make it look nice and shiny. Careful with your finger on the edge when you do that. It's very dangerous. It is like number one way I've cut myself is cleaning an edge. Here we go. There's our mirror. Looks pretty good to me. Sometimes it's hard to get the right light. Yeah, there we go. Get some paper. Here's paper. There you go. Looks good to me. I have paper shreds all over the damn house, and because I'm not addicted to doing this. I like to just sit here and just reduce paper into nothing for fun. When I sharpen, it's so rewarding. Cutting something I know it's not going to make it dull. It turned out pretty damn good to me. Well, thank you, Eric and Matthew Blair, and the one other person that's watching this, it says, for joining me. That was a fun time. Took an hour. I'll be back. I'll do it again later. We'll do like another one. I'll find something to sharpen. We got lots of knives to sharpen, so I'm in a good time where the more I do, the more business I'll get. We'll just keep on going. So thank you guys. I will see you later. That was awesome. Oh, thank you, Lashazy, as well. Peace out. That was a good time. Bye.